We moved to QuickBooks about 3 years ago. Before that, we were with Xero.
But we were just finding time and time again, it wasn't allowing us to choose the bit of software that was going to work on the operational side of the business. That kind of made it a bit of a no-brainer for us in terms of going to QuickBooks.
We've been working with Julian's for a few years now. It is the program that we will recommend to clients because it's a very intuitive program to use. When clients look at it and we show them what it can do and how it does it, they go, okay, I get that. That makes sense. But if there's something outside of that that the client needs, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of third-party applications that integrate really smoothly with it that will provide the client with specifically what they want.
The main benefit really for us has been the integration with other software packages. I mean, that's been pretty much seamless.
I press the button on the invoicing on there and that pops up in QuickBooks. So then you can do your reconciliations of payments and things, which is great.
And the app's been very good as well, actually. If you're out on site or whatever and you want to capture a receipt for me,
Yeah, I'm not very good.
Do that. There's no excuse not to now. I think we bring a good balance of skills to the business. Obviously, Eugene's on the creative side of it and coming up with all sorts of, exciting ideas for the client. But obviously, equally as important, to have control of the costs and the invoicing and the cash flow. Hopefully that's where I come in a bit.
Sam runs through all the figures and comes up with this is how much money we've got, this is what needs to go out, this is what's coming in. And then we have that kind of conversation. And by and large, it's okay, isn't it? But you couldn't really have that conversation if you couldn't drag some visibility out of what it is that's going on in the business. That's where a business like ours, it couldn't function without something like QuickBooks.
The general feedback is clients are loving it because you're just giving them more information at their fingertips. And anything that gives a client more information about where their business is, they can make better and more informed business decisions.
It's about visibility, isn't it? You're plugging in all the transactions and I'm busy doing the projects. But at some point, you've got to come back and you've got to look at how you perform. I'm looking at my profit and loss, cash flow and expenses. Unless you've got a good system like QuickBooks, it's really difficult to do that. It's just giving us that solidity and that visibility behind the kind of financial side of the business.
Having QuickBooks really changes what we can do with our clients. It's live, up-to-date, accurate information, which is invaluable if you want to provide timely advice, because we can dip in and see problems before the client spots them, and then we can contact the client and say, we've noticed XYZ is happening. We can log in and look at the same information. So it's made the whole relationship much easier.